YouTube viewers, audio podcast streamers, loyal fans and subscribers, and those hearing for the very first time, welcome.
What's that?
To Level 857 Video Game Podcast. We discuss video game topics, events, and releases. But we know why you're here. We know why you're listening. It's because of us, Turbo 857.
Word.
Sticks.
Algae 857.
The 23rd Stallion.
And without further ado,
Why are you stalling?
Yeah. Stalling,
without
man.
further ado, any news before we get into the topic?
It's awful.
The topic. Any news?
Let's start the podcast.
Oh, damn.
No, there's tons of news.
Tons of news.
But first off, we're going to give a big shout out to our boy, Big Chaco.
Boy?
Our boy, our man.
Jeez.
Damn, man.
Our friend, our comrade.
There you go.
You know?
He said our boy.
He's got some personal matters to attend to, so
Oh, boy.
we're going to catch him next time.
This beer's for you, Chalk.
Absolutely. Take care of your business, and we're going to see you again soon.
I
Yes,
don't
sir.
have a beer.
Put your fist up. Put your fist up.
Breaking the rules as always, dude.
Absolutely. Sticks got no
A chocolate sticks. What?
chocolate sticks. Chocolate
What kind of
sticks.
dessert is that?
Wow.
Chocolate sticks.
So let's get into the news.
Yeah, news
Come
before
on.
Kev makes this podcast go off the rails.
'Cause I don't know
It
anything
completely
about
ruins everything.
I don't
As
know
always.
anything.
Any news before we go into the
I don't
podcast?
have any news except for this stuff
Oh,
for
I do.
later.
Well, there's been a lot of news.
Yeah.
One of the things that we did miss, this is why we have a bi-weekly podcast. We miss a lot of stuff while it's going on. So
Absolutely.
don't act like we don't hear about this stuff. We do.
Mhm.
So if you guys want to hear what we think about it, you're in the right spot. So Nintendo's internet plan, they announced that.
Mm-hmm.
So that was interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't that different than what we thought it was going to be. So it's going to be $20, so
Mhm.
basically $4 a month for a subscription-based platform to play.
$4 a month if you want to do the monthly, but it's actually cheaper than that.
Yeah, or $4 a month. Yes,
Or $4 a month, yeah.
yes, for the children who only want to play for one.
For the
one-
children.
Yeah, for 1 month.
Yeah.
But yes, $20 a year
Mm-hmm.
will get you access to play online to all the games that are free right now.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. I haven't played anything online from Nintendo, so I don't know how that's working so
Uh-huh.
far.
Oh, no, the
It's a test, obviously, but
Super
has
Mario Kart 8, you
it
know.
been good?
That, yeah, it's Mario Kart. I got no problem with
What
that.
about voice chat?
I played
Nah, don't talk about that.
Damn.
Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. I got my ass whipped and whipped people's asses on that, and I had no problem with lag or anything. So
So it seems like it's working.
it's pretty good. Yeah, the online service is it's pretty solid.
Can we trust Kevin to tell the truth?
Yeah, even on the go.
I can't
you
see
done it
him
portable?
sitting here and saying, no, it was kind of laggy.
Well, you know he would have said it if he lost, though.
You gotta be
Yeah.
at like a Starbucks. I have played it portable, like like
Online.
in my house on the
No,
Wi-Fi.
I'm talking about out and about.
What?
Outside of your house, playing it portable in portable mode, handheld mode.
Yeah,
So you ain't gonna be
you mean
playing online there.
You can't play online
Unless
portable
you got a
mode
hotspot.
unless you got a hotspot. Yeah,
Yeah?
like Starbucks or
Yeah.
something. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm sure we're gonna have tournaments in Starbucks.
There's no 3G or 4 or LTE service going
But
on
the
there.
commercial makes it look like you can play anywhere. Online and shit.
To make sure people who you're with have a Switch with you.
Yeah. Well, no, you just pop the controller out and you play. That's what you do.
That's true too. Yeah. Tabletop.
So, so they announced a classic games
yeah.
program also. So instead of having their what was it called in the other systems?
Virtual console.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Instead of having a virtual console, they announced
Boo.
Nintendo Classics. Now, is it the same? Probably won't be the same because it's called. Is it called Nintendo Classics?
It's called Nintendo Switch Nintendo Entertainment System Online or something like that.
But I'm
Classics.
saying it's called like that classic service. So I'm wondering if it's only gonna be like Nintendo's classics. Will you see Square? Will you see
That's
like
what I'm saying.
Capcom? Will you see all those other titles that were
Mm.
considered classics on those systems?
There's a lot of unknowns with that service.
But
Like-
from so far,
of
it's only
unknowns.
been their Nintendo arcade things from the 80s
So far.
so far.
Yeah.
So if they go NES, you think it'll just be Mario and Zelda?
Well, the 20 games,
Metroid.
they already said Zelda.
But out of those 20 games, are any of them third party?
I don't remember seeing any
You
third
have like
party.
a Castlevania.
I
in there or
don't
something?
remember seeing any third party yet.
Might be doing just
Mm.
Nintendo to start, at least to start.
Yeah.
But there's been a lot of backlash for them not having the virtual console.
Yeah, it's like Virtual Console. It's really just a brand. It's just a name of it's just a banner that you throw all the classic games. They're going to be putting these classic games on Nintendo Online service.
They have the eShop.
they're supposed to have online features like balloon fight. Maybe it's gonna be 2 players
I think it's
online.
probably
I
gonna
like balloon fight. I've always liked that.
You think it's gonna be 2 players online? I think they said they're gonna do that.
They're alluding the description when they describe their service and the new features that are supposed to be coming to these classic games.
It just said online component though.
Or leading to the fact, yes,
It just
leaderboards
It's
also.
gonna be all leaderboards.
not just leaderboards.
That's the component.
It was supposed to be online play also, like
Yeah?
Super Mario Bros. 3 play. Supposed to be play online. Alternatively, yeah, it's
We'll
supposed
see
to be.
about it.
I want to see it happen. I was like, we'll see. I was like,
We'll see.
that's pretty interesting.
Wow.
It's interesting.
So if that's the case and they're changing these games to go with that, then who cares about Virtual Console?
Right.
I like the price. The price 20. That's good. Bad thing about it is like, or the bummer thing is that I've been buying Virtual Console games for a long time. I wanted to have some of these games transfer over to the Switch
That's
for
not
free.
gonna happen. It never did.
And I think this is Nintendo's way of offering the same old games again with making you pay for it without giving it to you for free completely. You know, so
Yeah.
I think that's a subliminal thing that's going on too, which I'm a little bummed about.
But they would have told you to pay $5 or $7 more anyway.
That's the thing. It's like it's a good price because it's like, okay, it's 20. How long have I had my PSN network or my Xbox Live subscription?
But then people are gonna complain and say, "Oh, but I don't own it. I don't own it. I'm just renting it." It's Mario Brothers.
It's what I'm saying. It's just like, come on, man.
you
As long
have
as-
it somewhere. Get over it.
That's true. As long as if $20 a year to continue to play these games, come on. How often do you play retro games? You know,
All
throughout
the
the year.
time.
I don't play them a lot. I don't play them a lot. I take them out here and there. You know, and
Watch
it's
our
like,
Let's Plays. You're gonna see a lot more retro in there.
yeah, you got some retros coming up.
I was
Good.
telling him
Good.
before we played Shock Troopers the other day. Because since we started Aegis Defenders, I was
Yeah.
in a retro mood. Then we started Gungeon. That shit got me all retro like that. I'm like, yo, I love this
That's
old shit.
school, man.
I love this old shit, man. It's fun.
playing
I
Axiom
love it.
Verge. I've been playing. I just finished 2
Love it.
campaigns in what's that? Shovel Knight. And so I'm
Shovel
in a
Knight
retro.
I'm obsessed with.
I'm in a retro mood right now. But it's like,
I
but
dig it, man.
the old classic games, I only dig those out a few times a year. So
Now here's
not
a
really.
question. I didn't keep up with anything on the news as far as the
Where you
online
been at?
service, but
Mhm.
because all I care about is the Punch Out, and I want the port to come out on the
Take
Switch.
the arcade for now. Get the arcade one.
Nah, fuck that. I want the Wii.
No, that's the most difficult one
Oh,
I've
I
ever
want-
seen.
Speaking of which,
I want the Wii port
Speaking of that,
to
speaking
come
of
out. I want the Wii ports to come out. on
we
the
have to
Switch.
wait. We have to wait.
I want that too.
And
Yeah.
I don't-
We'll discuss
I don't know
that. We'll discuss that in the podcast part.
Oh, okay.
it
All right.
it is in there.
All right.
But now that you mention it,
Hmm.
there was other news.
Mhm.
What?
Our news.
What?
For a game that we've been waiting for a very long
Burnout.
time.
Oh yeah.
Burnout. Burnout.
Yeah.
Kev,
I'm sorry.
I'm building it up. I'm
I'm
building it
yeah.
up. You're the worst. Get off the
sorry.
stage.
Shit.
Drum roll, please. No, what is it?
Always ruins it.
Well,
Always.
And
Yes.
the winner is
on Xbox, the Xbox One,
Uh,
they announced the backwards compatibility of Burnout Revenge.
it's
the greatest game
It is, it is one of the greatest racing games of all time.
It's the best
All time.
mm.
And F-Zero.
So much.
Nah.
Fun. Nah, man.
Super Mario Grand
Burnout.
Prix for Genesis.
Ew.
That's
That's no Burnout.
Ooh, speaking of
Not better than
news,
Burnout.
it goes right off of that comment you made.
Wait a minute, but I played it for like 5 hours already.
Jesus
Did you?
Yes.
Which explains why he hasn't beaten Super Mario Odyssey yet.
No, that's not a game.
Damn.
Yo,
For
what
like
the hell?
for like 10 months.
He could do a let's play co-op with
Even
that.
Mikey
Play
B's
so-
beat
It's
that
2
shit.
players.
That is
Yeah.
the fakest 2 players shit I've ever seen in my life. Don't even try to sell that as a co-op game.
Even
What,
Mike.
Mario?
Beat, even,
Yeah.
Nah, that's not.
Fuck out of here.
even Mike beat Mario.
Yeah,
Odyssey.
Mike beat Mario. Come on.
Did you see him?
And he's not. I heard him.
And Zelda, he beat Breath of the Wild too. That's crazy.
He
Even
beat
Mike
Zelda
did.
1.
Yeah.
I don't believe it.
Oh, I'm
But-
excited. I got. Well, actually, that's also in the news. I'm finally a Switch owner.
Yes, Eric.
Mm.
We all have a Switch.
It's finally a Switch. Everyone here at the
Yeah.
table has a Switch. It's crazy.
I have no
Yep.
games.
Throwing
And
that Will
also-
Smith. Hey.
I have no games.
Anybody played anything new lately? Anything new?
Axiom Verge.
Actually, that shit ain't new.
It's new for the Switch, maybe.
Oh,
That
the
game is amazing. Though.
What'd
I
you
said
get?
before, Aegis Defenders. That's what I.
Aegis,
That
sorry,
is
Aegis.
Aegis,
Aegis.
Aegis, whatever. That is a dope game.
The
That
Age
is
of
awesome.
Defenders?
That is a dope game.
Aegis
It's a way to
Defenders.
butcher that name. Nah.
Yep.
Every time I'll say it differently, probably, most likely. But
Aegis.
I'm really, really a big fan of it. It's so cool.
That's a great game. I like it a lot.
So cool.
I got such a back catalog, man. I can't even play nothing new.
I
God of
just-
War is not even touched.
See, you and Al do the same thing. Y'all just buy games constantly and just keep beat them. Beat some first.
Certain games
I-
are funnier
Do like
than
a
others.
3-game.
Beat something.
Do like
I
a
beat games.
Do a 3-game
Not
limit.
like him.
Damn.
I beat games.
Game.
I'm almost done.
I just beat 3 games.
I'm almost beat.
I just beat 3 games.
I'm almost done with South Park.
Ninja
South
Combat
Park.
was awful.
I just picked up Battle Chasers. I played for just a little bit.
You got
just to
Battle
get it.
Chasers?
It's
I saw.
fucking
I was
dope.
tempted. I looked at it.
It's
I
dope.
said,
It's dope.
I want
It's
to try
dope.
it, man.
It is
That
like-
was
Battle Chasers,
artist.
I heard about
What
that.
I
yeah.
like is
It's the
it's
comic
by
book.
one of my favorite comics, and yes, it's
I'm probably
it's the
gonna
comic
get that.
basically.
Mhm.
It's
I'm
like
probably gonna get it.
That's that
It's
Joe
dope.
Mad.
it's dope.
Wait, you started
I
playing
love,
it?
I love the artwork. Yeah,
Did
I
you
just
str-
played a little bit.
Did
of
you
it, so-
stream it? No, of course
It
not.
says it's a
No.
Western
You didn't stream anything.
modernized.
I just played a little bit in the beginning. That's it. I will stream it though.
Stream it.
I will stream it
Stream it.
after I do my retro shit with the fucking
Oh, doing retro?
yeah,
What you doing?
Gungeon.
Oh, you doing a revolver?
Red Dead Revolver.
Now you want to see the other game?
Quick
Red Dead
news snippet. Xbox One is going to be offering gifting games
That's right.
to somebody. The only
You ain't getting nothing.
yeah, you could buy a game for somebody online and send it to them.
That's cool.
That's pretty
All right.
cool.
That would be
That's
great
cool.
if they had games.
Yeah. Oh, Eric, you know-
Xbox 360 games.
you're gonna like this. It's not really much news, but I contacted the River City Ransom Underground team, right, and asked them if they're coming out with a Switch port or whatever. They said nothing is in the works as of now, but they get a ton of requests for a Switch port.
Don't they want to make money?
What the fuck does that mean?
Dude,
What that means is this:
They're not doing anything.
they're waiting on a publisher to freaking pay for the development.
no, that is in their plans. They're just trying to get the shit done somehow.
Where's Technos?
Yeah, seriously.
Yo.
Yeah, what Technos? What do they call themselves? Technos what?
I don't know what they call
Technos
themselves
something.
now.
If that is not,
Where's Way Forward? Do something.
Way forward is something.
that
Someone
is a Switch game if I have ever seen one before.
pay them for the port and have it available on the Switch.
And just
It'll
add some
print
stuff.
money.
Somebody.
Add some stuff to it like they did for Mercenary Kings. It's the same game except they added stuff to it, characters and stuff, whatever.
They waited too long. It
Yep.
would have made a ridiculous sellout.
The Switch
But that is
isn't
too
powerful
many.
enough to run. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's not
Yeah.
powerful for this
Not
game.
powerful enough for
And
4
add
players.
secret characters
It's
like
too
the
hard
Double
to-
Dragons.
It's too hard
That'd
to
be crazy. Imagine Billy and Jimmy. That'd be
I would
nuts.
fucking cry.
The
That'd be
Battletoads.
crazy.
It's too
Nah.
tough to
The
code.
ba-
Oh, that too, dude. That'd be awesome.
Can't add a red.
But they'd be so smushed together with the little legs. You can't do that.
That would be rare. You can't do it.
Oh man.
It'd be rare to do it.
So let's go. Let's move on to the topic at hand.
Which is
What is it?
State of
Which
Decay
is-
2. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah,
Oh,
all right,
man.
all right.
Sorry.
We have a whole
It's
podcast
coming out
dedicated
Friday.
to it.
It's coming out
Nintendo
Friday.
Switch E3 leaks
Ooh.
and
E3
rumors.
E3 leaks. E3 leaks.
WikiLeaks.
E3 leaks.
WikiLeaks.
Like WikiLeaks.
That sounds weird and disturbing.
So E3 leaks in general, there have been quite a few. Obviously, we can't trust them all.
Yeah.
But it gets our anticipation up, and a lot of them seem to have been kind of real.
I think
Shit I read today, I was like, whoa.
I
If that
think,
is
uh,
true, Kev will fucking shit himself.
Well,
which
I mean,
one in particular?
let's not talk about Nintendo yet.
Well, I'm waiting.
because that's what's today.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't see I just looked at Nintendo.
I'm going to talk about Walmart first. So there was
Have you been there recently? No, I'm just kidding.
yeah. I mean, sometimes you just gotta shop for stuff. It's cheap.
Wow. Wow.
Oh man. Okay. So. Oh, I can see that my thing doesn't save correctly. So.
What?
So there was I gotta get the list
you
down.
gotta wing it. You're gonna have to wing it now.
Well, my memory says.
So there was a list released in Walmart regarding a bunch of new games.
that you're googling.
Hey, relax. I'm just
It's all
talking.
good.
I'm doing it right now. Relax.
He said that you Googling.
We're
I
live.
saved it.
You know, Jay's trying to talk
I
mad
saved
slow
it.
too.
We're
Yeah,
live.
so I
It's
saw the list.
The people went and saw this on the screen.
Loading.
Said that there were a number of titles that were
Lots of unannounced games supposed to be coming out this year for the Nintendo Switch.
So listen, no, it was mostly sequels or reboots of old franchises. So, Gears of War 5, Just Cause 4,
Yeah, I saw that.
Borderlands 3,
Mm-hmm.
yet another Assassin's Creed,
Yeah.
The Division 2, and a reboot of the Splinter Cell series, and many others, but those are pretty much the big ones that were on there. There was another one. What was it? What was the shooter? There's another shooter. There's a part 2. First one was made by Carmack.
What,
the
shooter?
Yeah, it was a shooter.
Borderlands?
Not Borderlands. No.
Rage?
Damn it, it's not. Yes.
Rage
2?
Rage 2. Yes.
Rage.
That was on there, and all these titles were never even talked about beforehand. And
Yep.
then, like 3 days later, or so all these screenshots and everything popped up of these games. So I'm like, oh, so
Just
they were
Cause
gonna
4?
announce
Really?
that.
There was
Division
Just
2?
Cause 4 is the one that I'm like, what?
Well, there's no screenshots.
I would have messed
Yeah.
with. I
What?
wanted to mess with the Division when it first came out,
Me too, until it was all online.
but it's only online, and there's no campaign.
Yeah.
So
Of
it's
course
like
not.
Then I'd said fuck.
Campaign is the online.
I don't
Yeah.
like that shit, man.
Jesus.
Make it
It's
the
another.
good
It's
old
made
days,
for
man. The
certain
good
people.
old days.
Made for certain people.
The good old
made
days
for
when they had,
people who-
you had a
Campaign,
campaign and you had
storylines.
the option.
It's made
You
for all
know?
the people who used to play Destiny.
Used to play.
Used to play.
Or two.
No, 2.
Wow.
And one.
No, they still play 1. They don't play
Damn.
2 anymore.
Wait, who here didn't beat Gears of War 4?
Me.
No, yeah, everyone beat it. Everyone in
That's
the
the only Gears I haven't
Okay.
beaten
Great
or
game.
played.
I'd assume that would have been an E3 thing anyway.
Yeah.
Because
By the ending,
Gears
it's
of War
like
5, I
it
think
needs
it's
to be
time.
announced now.
Because Gears of War 4 is 2016, so it's like
It's either Halo and that, and I haven't heard
Halo
anything,
is like
anything
dead.
from Halo.
That is so
both of
dead.
them-
Well, they came out with Halo Wars 2 recently, right?
Halo is dead.
Man,
They need to, if they do release a Halo, they got to do a fucking reboot of the whole series. They can't.
You remember that third-person shooter, Halo shooter that kind of leaked? It was like I guess it was like
No.
a test that someone did
Lego.
or whatever, and it
It
looked
was fake?
it looked cool as shit.
Really?
Look it up. It looks really cool.
That looks like
Hmm.
Lego. No, it was like
Oh,
a toy,
man.
It looked
a
like
toy version.
that Wii war game. Remember that game that for the Wii?
Huh?
It was like Battle something.
Battalion Wars.
Battalion Wars?
No.
No.
It was third person.
I don't know.
Battalion Wars third person.
Don't know.
It was that game where you go like this to roll. It was like one of the first games that came out for it. Yeah, 1 and 2. 2 sucked.
Red Steel.
No. Red
Oh,
Steel.
man,
That
that's
war.
first
All right.
person.
I'll find it later. But
Well.
man said Red Steel.
Red Steel?
Wow, Jesus.
Well, it was said
Christ.
that
was
continue with the leak.
Red Steel 2 is awesome now.
They said Borderlands 3 was not going to be announced at E3, so they
Okay.
did tell us that.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't mean that's not going to be made. It's just
Okay.
probably going to be released after that.
All right.
But the Division 2 was already known.
Mm-hmm.
Splinter Cell was a surprise, so we'll see. I haven't heard anything
About
else
time,
about it.
man.
Hell yeah,
Blacklist was
man.
great.
Blacklist?
Oh,
I didn't even watch that.
So dope.
Metal Gear's already dead.
He's like, I never watched it.
I love the co-op. The co-op was so dope. Their
Yep.
You know what
missions.
I like about that news, though? It's that Metal Gear is dead. And we need another stealth franchise to come through.
Yeah. That
That's what I'm
zombie
excited
game, man.
But for Gears 5,
Man.
Can we talk about that for a second?
but what?
no one,
The
no one
the
talked
Metal
about
Gear
that.
Survive?
No,
one
we
talked-
don't.
one
Nobody's
talked
talking about
No
that.
one needs to talk
Nobody
about it.
even
No
knows
one
that
played
shit
it.
exists.
No one even wants to play it.
Yo,
That's
It's a
gone
piece
already.
of shit.
That's
holy crap.
gone already.
every review, there was not
piece of
one
shit game.
positive review.
It's a piece of shit.
They said it felt like they said the
It's a cash
gameplay.
grab.
The
They
gameplay
said it was good.
similar
It just wasn't the right game.
to
You had to-
5.
You had to pay
Shouldn't
to
name
save.
it. They should not have named
You
it.
had to
Metal
pay to
Gear.
save.
They should have named it Metal
You
Gear.
had to pay to save. Can you guys hear that?
They said it was
You have
like
to pay.
You have to pay
To save the game.
they equated it to Capcom when they tried to come out with Resident Evil Mercenaries for 3DS. So like they taken an optional mode that usually is part of their main game, but an alternative mode and making it a game by itself. It's like Konami's doing the same thing. Konami loves to bite off of Capcom. It's funny.
No, they don't.
God damn it, man.
What? It's like, but that's
I'm just so
But forget about the Metal Gear.
No, but as far as Gear 5 though, don't you like? I like the Gears of War games. I like them all, but like from 3 and 4, it's starting to turn into like exactly the same game with the addition of 2 weapons. And they'll add like
And a
some,
polished
and
up.
they need to do something drastic. Like like even though I haven't played it, the new God of War, it looked like they did a lot of different shit now, but it still works.
Yeah.
They need something significant. I always dance around with the idea of making it slightly open world, but like still, but not open world where you can get lost, but like, able like purchase vehicles, purchase weapons, new weapons, craft weapons, and like go to different strongholds and try to take them, like stuff like that. Like something that just shocks this. It's like it's the 5th game, and it's very tough to keep the 5th sequel of a franchise fresh.
Yeah.
So I think they need to do something significant that's just not 3 extra weapons and some
new
play
map.
mechanics that are from Judgment.
And new
You know?
maps and shit.
Yeah, something like that. I
New
mean,
enemies, new maps.
I love I'm gonna get it regardless, but I mean, just add something else to it.
Well, they did transfer the Cliff Bleszinski doesn't make that anymore, and
Right.
actually, news his company failed.
Oh yeah,
Cliff,
fucking
uh,
other
Closed it
fucking
down.
game.
Yeah.
That game ruined it.
No, he had 2 games that came out and got killed.
That
So
one
that's
killed.
over. So maybe he'll come back to Gears.
Wait,
Maybe.
what was the other game?
It was like it was a battle royal in the 80, it was like an 80 set.
Yeah.
It was like Overwatch. That other game. Is that the one you're
the
talking
first one was
about?
like
Yeah,
Overwatch,
it was like
and
an
then this other one
Overwatch
is
clone, but then
another
that
one's
failed.
like Fortnite.
Right.
and that didn't even come out.
I
It was like
didn't
a beta.
I didn't even know about
And
that.
that failed.
Speaking of Fortnite, let me stop.
So yeah, speaking of,
By the way, yeah, Fortnite's free. That's fucking dope.
do you know how much Fortnite makes a day?
How
That
much?
shit's free.
Like
It's
on a
free-
normal day, it's like $2 million
You know what the funny thing is?
It's free.
I've never been intrigued by that game.
a
It's
day.
free.
I know. I'm just not.
No,
Even
just that part.
I
There's
know-
another part of the game.
Just the fact that it's free. It's kind
The
of
battle royal
It's like,
part
yeah.
is free. The regular part, the campaign game, is not free.
That's
But
Is it,
makes-
is it regular price?
How much is it?
Yeah, it's regular price.
Right, like 50,
I mean, I don't think it's
$60.
$60, but
Oh.
yeah, but no one buys
$20
it.
bucks.
No one buys
Everyone
it.
just does it
Everyone's
for the
just doing
multiplayer.
Has
that,
anybody
yeah.
here played Fortnite?
No.
No, I downloaded it.
You download?
I've watched it a lot.
You watch that?
I watched them.
I mean,
watched
it's
them.
funny. I mean, I see some funny shit going on.
Yeah.
Thanos is in the fucking game. Like what?
Yeah, you have to
He
build.
was.
You have
They
to
took him
build a
back.
fort and you protect your fort,
That's pretty much
but
what
you
it
can
is.
build it though.
It's kind of awesome.
Yeah.
It's kind of
Yeah,
That's it.
I'm not,
People try to-
I wasn't a
try to-
big fan of the building part, but I mean, people love it, and that seems to be the game.
I've,
Yeah.
So
I've
I'm
seen
gonna
some
stream
funny.
it.
I've seen some
I'm gonna
funny
stream
shit.
it soon, just to get in on it.
And watch
but
you die.
that's it.
Die 50 million.
I'm
People
not gonna
say
be
some
like
funny
the
shit,
guy
though.
playing it, but I'll try it. But speaking of Fortnite,
I can't wait to see
as
that
you
stream.
said, so there was Nintendo leaks or rumors, you could say,
Yeah.
that a port of Fortnite may be on the way, and if they get that on there,
Oh.
that's
Oh.
killer. That is killer. The kids right now, the little kids right now, that's all they play is Fortnite. It's
Shit.
ridiculous.
They
It
have
it
took
on the-
over.
it's
It used
on
to
the
be
phone.
It used to be
That's
PUBG.
what I was just about to say. It's
Mobile.
on the phone
So
and it's
they
selling.
They
I'm like,
have to get it on fucking.
I'm
Switch.
like, and
Millions.
it looks good on the phone. So I'm like,
Yeah.
it's on the
Millions a
Switch.
day.
Right.
Millions a day.
Could you imagine that?
And that's Activision.
I don't know who makes that.
I'm a Switch owner.
And the Switch uses the phone to go on. Let me say.
So Fortnite is rumored to go to Switch. F-Zero is rumored to be.
They
coming.
filed-
F-Zero SX.
Well,
Yeah.
Nintendo filed a bunch of patents.
Yeah,
Trademarks.
it doesn't mean
sorry,
anything.
Sorry, trademarks.
It doesn't mean anything.
It doesn't mean nothing because they do this all the time.
Right.
But,
But I haven't heard of anything on F-Zero.
Yeah.
But they ran out of all their titles already, so they have to start.
they
naming
have the
these.
Star Fox
Or
in there too.
not Star Fox. I heard.
Mhm.
No, Star
there's
Fox
a-
is on there.
No, I heard there's a Star Fox rumor that it's a racing game.
Yes, that's the rumor. Yeah, it's like I hope to God
that
not.
would be the biggest fuck you
I
in the
hope-
world.
I hope to God not.
Dude, that'd be the
have, you,
biggest.
have you ever played a space racer? Though?
Dude, that'd be
At least
fucking
that's
terrible.
Never been done.
Dude,
Isn't
I,
F-Zero a space racer?
I'm sorry.
I thought F-Zero was.
No, that's a hovercraft. I'm talking about in space.
No,
If they
that
can pull it off, it'll be kind of.
I'd be
Mario
pissed.
Kart. Let me stop.
I would be fucking
They have
pissed.
stages in sea.
Hey, I mean,
I'd
it might be
be
fun.
pissed.
It might be fun.
Rainbow
I mean, you
Road.
can't just fly everywhere. You have to be on a track.
You're
or
gonna be
something.
like, yeah, it's.
So who knows?
It would turn to Wipeout.
Nah.
I don't know.
man.
I don't know
It's
what
gonna be
they
like
plan.
cars with lasers.
I don't know. It's a
Uh,
rumor.
On rails.
It's a rumor.
Kill that rumor.
It's not even real.
Yeah.
I hope it's.
The other rumor is a new Punch Out game.
Yeah, I saw that.
That-
Yep.
Called Become the Champion.
Yes. Yeah.
Really?
It's a rumor.
Yeah, it's a rumor.
That I ain't even here.
No, this was like there was a regular
This is
rumor,
recent.
and this is a recent. Like I just popped this out. I didn't even know about that shit. I was like, whoa.
If you guys listen
What's
live,
the source of the
I was
rumor?
like today.
That's crazy.
What
If you
was
guys
the
listen
source?
next week, then it's late now.
What was the source of the rumor?
It's just printed out.
Some guy
list.
named Joe. No, I'm
Yeah, Joe
Oh.
says
Fuck.
Lil Joe. Nah, so Mac. Damn it.
damn Jay. Damn man.
What? That's the new guy in the game. He's called Lil Joe.
It's rumor
Little
shit.
Joe.
I could see that. Nah, there's a photo 2 printed list shared on Facebook.
You sure it's not? It wasn't Arms 2?
No,
Let me see.
Arms too. That
There's
is
been
definitely
no-
not on here.
There's been no rumors of an arms suit.
That fucking game. I'm
Broken
selling
Mill.
it. I'm
Jay,
selling
you
it
looking-
if anybody,
you look-
anybody wants to buy.
You
it.
looking at the same
want it?
list
I'll
as I am?
pay. I'll buy for
I'm
20
done
bucks.
with the list. I mean,
Oh,
no,
really?
they said, well, no, there was Pokemon.
25.
It said there's like 2 Pokemon games being rumored
Mhm.
for the Switch. One with Eevee, and the regular Pokemon.
Yeah, that
Go.
was like another leaky thing. This,
Yeah,
this
Metroid Prime 4, obviously, they said they're going to do.
Metroid Prime.
there was something-
What the hell's Metroid?
There's stuff that Nintendo announced themselves that they'll be doing at this thing, like tournaments
Yeah.
and stuff like that for Smash
Brothers. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
So
not
they're
even.
going to announce, obviously, and show Smash Brothers for E3. That's not.
Mhm.
That's their primary thing.
This
And then I don't know what secrets they're
It
going
better
to
play exactly like it does on Wii U.
See, the funny thing is, there's a lot of conflicting.
$30.
There's a lot of conflicting reports, especially with Fire Emblem, like what it's going to be called and
take
stuff
it
like
today.
that. But this one leak from it says E3 showroom instruction
Next week.
for Nintendo intro
Easy.
trailer, clip of Dragon Ball Fighter Z,
$5 more.
FIFA 2019,
It's yours.
NBA 2K19, Crash Bandicoot trilogy, Octo Traveler, Wolfenstein, and then it says Smash Brothers trailer, demo, Punch Out, Become Champion, Metroid Prime, Renegade, Splatoon 2, Fire Emblem Memories. trailer gameplay footage. Fallout 3 Anniversary, Yoshi's Flipping Island,
It's flipping high.
Yeah.
Pokemon Let's Go, Pikachu and Pokemon Let's Go, Eevee, F-Zero SX teaser trailer, Fortnite, and Star Fox Lylat system trailer gameplay.
No Dark Souls.
What?
But then they have this other thing that shows
That's a lot of games, though.
basically the same shit, except there's Luigi's Mansion that's on there, and
Nice.
The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening 3D. Trailer game reveal, first hour
Really?
of the game, yeah.
Yeah, I doubt any of those are real.
So
We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, I don't
A couple
know.
of weeks.
that's the cool thing about rumors. It's like, okay,
Well,
let's see
the,
which one of these is actually true.
the good thing about it is that, but the bad thing is it gets everyone's hopes up. So when they don't announce it, everyone's disappointed.
The cool
Right.
thing is, though, one thing I know for a fact, Smash Brothers is a fact,
Yeah.
Fire Emblem is a fact.
Mm.
That's all I really give a shit about. Everything else is just extra fucking
Like
icing on the cake.
Like there's different titles for certain games. I'm like, all right,
Yeah, the Fire
What is
Emblem wasn't Fire Emblem Memories. It was
Something like-
Daybreak.
some day,
Daylight.
It was a weird. What was it? Something Daybreak.
like Shattered Day Break.
It was a weird.
Something. It
No,
was the same-
Lustrous Daybreak.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
It was the
Lustrous-
same title as the other game.
It was
Basically.
Radiant Dawn.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's just,
it means the same thing.
I just want to see a fucking character.
I
want to see
heard-
something.
That the Fire Emblem game is supposed to be more like the classic series because they said the last two ones, what was that? Shadows of Valentia and Fates were kind of like a departure from traditional Fire Emblem. But I thought
What's traditional Fire Emblem? Is that like Radiant Dawn?
Awakening, Radiant Dawn, like those.
That's fine. That's how I like it.
You know.
That's good. That's fine.
Yeah, like the ones you play all the time.
Yeah,
Mm.
that's perfect.
So I was like, all right. I was
When
like,
does anyone know the dates? Because I went to check the dates of the E3 when everyone's show. I know it's like June. Is it June?
June 12th, I think.
Is
Yeah,
it?
it's
Yeah.
12th
I
to
think
the
it's
14th.
Who's first?
14th. Oh,
Who
the-
knows?
Nintendo's always
Nintendo?
last. Nintendo's always last.
Oh.
It's always
Oh,
like
Nintendo's last?
It's always like Xbox, Sony, or
God damn
Sony,
it.
Xbox.
Yeah,
Nintendo.
Microsoft starts it, then
Yeah.
Sony.
Sony's like the next day, and then
And then-
Nintendo.
Yeah.
plays it.
Nintendo's always. God damn it,
Closes
man.
the
I mean,
shop.
they'll have announcements.
Yeah.
Right.
It's just that they're gonna have their.
Ooh,
What is it?
Spider-Man though.
The press. They usually have the press.
It's like just
Oh,
a video. Yeah.
Spider-Man.
Good.
I'm even gonna fuck with that.
Spider-Man.
That's a
looks
rumor.
Awesome.
Nah.
yeah.
We're only talking rumors.
Could you
right now.
imagine Spider-Man?
2019.
It's
When?
still rumored. Stop fucking lying.
It's rumored to be out this year. No, it's not. I don't even know when it's coming.
2020. Let me stop.
Yeah,
Imagine that.
exactly.
That would suck.
But I haven't read much about rumors from any other systems right now because I don't want to hype up. I don't want to get hyped for stuff that might not happen. I just
Wait.
want to wait, watch it, and then enjoy it.
Well, I hope
Pretty
Nintendo sticks to their formula where they have like their main franchises for like every big holiday. You know, they have their Zelda.
No, they are going to release like that.
yeah,
yeah.
that's the smart thing.
Like they have a title every quarter, basically.
Yeah, like they have Metroid going to be shown at E3. I don't want them to be like, yeah, Metroid. Also, we got Star Fox. We got. It's like,
No, they're not going to announce all
chill,
those.
chill,
They
chill.
can't. They
I
can't
don't
announce
want to
all
see anything with Star Fox.
We don't
I
even know.
don't-
Like,
I
those
don't.
are just names registered. They have nothing on them.
Yeah, I don't.
guarantee you they have nothing on
I don't want to hear anything. Just stick to Metroid and getting that going, and then when they,
Lilat Wars.
What is that gonna be? Lilac Wars. That was
That's Star Fox.
that's Star Fox the 64,
It's in
right?
Europe.
In Europe. Yeah, I was like, that's what. Yeah, I was like,
That's a
that's
Star Fox called in Europe.
I'm just still
Lilac
pissed.
Wars.
I have not seen one picture of Fire Emblem. No one's leaked anything. There's
No.
not one picture,
Mm-mm.
anything of truth
About
about
Valkyria
that game.
Chronicles 4, though.
oh,
Fall.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's coming.
coming out.
It's coming. They won't show it. They won't hype it up. Nothing to be said about it.
There's tons of videos of the Japanese
At least
version.
it's out.
though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least they showed it.
That's
I
true.
just looked at like 2 seconds. I'm not even torturing myself.
Call
like
of
that.
Duty 4.
Fuck that game.
Black Ops 4 is rumored to come to the Switch.
Yeah, as a what you call it, battle royal.
That's about.
As a battle royal.
Oh,
Well, I don't care.
it's like
that's the moneymaker right now.
I want release dates for like all these like indie little things that I've been waiting for. Like
Probably next week.
it was probably because what was that game that we're looking at? Dragon Marked for Death was shown at PAX East
Yeah.
in length, like actual gameplay
Yeah.
and stuff. So it's like ready. So
So they have to get it they have to get the publisher to get to the system and get it cleared and all this other stuff.
That
the game
one-
could be done for like a year.
well, the four of us are playing that, by the way. Al, have you seen it?
what's
that?
that?
It's Dragon Marked for Death.
Oh hell yeah!
No.
Oh, you're playing it.
It's
is it?
made by
It's a side-scrolling role-playing action game. It's 4 players. It's really, if you look at it right now, you look at a trailer of that shit. It's so cool.
made by the same dudes who are making that
Dragon Marked for Death.
There's so many games, man. I got Detroit coming out. I gotta still get that.
Bloodstain. What's the Bloodstain prequel? The 8-bit one.
Oh, that shit.
Bloodstain.
That looks silly.
what, Circle of Blood or something?
Circle of Blood
like that.
or something like that.
Basically, they're trying
That's
to
coming
start
out
over.
next week.
They're starting over the Castlevania franchise because Konami won't do it, so they might as well just start with different characters, which is fine. I mean, I'll fuck with
You know, it's funny. I kickstarted it, and I didn't get an email yet about that. It's just a trailer online. It just popped up. I'm like,
Really?
I bought it.
So you're gonna get it for free? It's
I'm
like
getting it for free. I already did the survey for it.
Yeah, one. Okay.
But I didn't get the letter for it telling me that, hey, check out this trailer.
Yo,
you guys,
Jay,
get hyped up about
They're
it.
trying to screw you over again, like what happened for Mighty Number 9. They didn't give
We'll
you no
see.
credit, and
We'll see. We'll see.
they screwed you over,
I'll
dude.
never buy another Kickstarter again. It's been 3 years.
Shovel Knight was a Kickstarter, man.
Was it?
Yeah, it was.
Get out of here. That's
That was
amazing.
one of these
Kickstarter.
successful ones, though.
Yes.
And it was Toe Jam and Earl too? Also, that was Kickstarter.
It's not out.
Yo, it's
Not
like,
out.
if you look online, it's like done.
It's not out.
Shut the fuck up with your hatred.
Kickstarter,
I'm gonna
man.
throw this beer at you.
They're not out till they're out.
That's like another
That's
year.
true. They're not out till they're out.
It takes like at least 3 years to
Yeah.
start like
People
debuting.
They say, oh, it's out in a year. Never believe that.
No.
Never believe that.
Just
on
think
the
of,
PC first,
Mm.
and then you have to wait for the consoles.
Well,
like,
think of
Yeah.
Cuphead was like 3 years
Yeah. But that
before it
took
actually
a
came
hell
out.
of a lot of art, though.
Yep.
Yeah, but
A lot of
shit,
drawing.
man. Every E3 it was like, oh, coming out soon. I'm like, oh shit.
Awesome.
Next
game.
year, coming out soon. Fuck.
which one of these leaks
year
do you
after
think
that,
is actually true, though? What do you think?
You don't know.
Smash Brothers.
I think.
Well, obviously the Smash Brothers is as real as
I
it
think
gets.
Diablo 3 is real.
Oh, man.
I think
That's
Call
dead.
of Duty 4, Black Ops. I think that's real.
Do you think Punch Out is real?
It's too not enough.
I
news
don't.
on
I
that.
don't. I don't think it's
Not
time
enough
for
news
that
on
yet.
I'd like to believe that Crash being available in Smash Brothers is real.
That
I
is
like
as
to
real.
believe
I
that.
think
Yes.
that is absolutely
I
real.
think that's
I'd
real.
like to believe that. I
That-
want to get all three of them lined up in a fight. Just
That'd be crazy.
Mario, Crash, and Sonic.
Jay's
That's
gonna
it.
play that one match.
Yo, what
and
if
never play it
Sonic
again?
doesn't come back?
I hope
I know. I'll be so mad.
I'd be happy if it's just a port of Punch Out for the Wii.
No, seriously.
I'd be happy with just
The
that.
Wii Punch Out is
They don't need
awesome.
a new Punch
They
Out.
don't need a
They
new
don't
one.
need a new
They
Punch
don't.
Out.
That
What
was
are you
the
gonna
good
do? They
one.
can't
That
be
was the
racist
perfect
like
one.
that
That was
anymore.
the perfect Punch
Yes.
Out. I love that Punch
They
Out.
can't be racist anymore. They can't bring out another Punch Out. You
can't be
you
racist.
Ah, you got some new races.
Those characters are so stereotypical.
It's great though.
That's
can't
what
do
I
it
love
no
about
more.
Punch
It's
Out,
funny.
though, man. Pizza
can't.
pasta? Come on, man. It's just-
It'll be the worst game of all time coming out now because people won't
great.
accept
Just
that.
racially offend everyone. Fuck it.
That's
No,
fine.
that's
It's
how you
good
do it.
marketing. It's good marketing.
It's funny. It's funny. I like
Racially
No,
it.
offend
it's funny.
everybody.
I've
It's
never
hilarious.
had a complaint about Punch Out.
No one's ever.
No.
Yeah. So,
No.
oh, I can't
Never.
believe that.
No.
No.
Bob Charlie. Ooh.
Yeah.
That's pretty bad.
That's
I mean, there's been
That's a
offensive
bad
stuff,
imitation
Come on,
too.
man.
but
Like,
everything is
ooh,
offensive
ooh.
in it.
what Jamaican have you seen go ooh ooh? Like damn, I'd be like what a guan book book. That'd be make more sense.
Well, now you can do that.
Yeah, book book.
You know, but
No,
Super
it's
Nintendo,
not.
you had
What is
limited.
And he's mad high.
Yeah,
Oh,
be
yeah.
mad high when you come
You
out.
can't
Like,
smoke,
Comes out
you
with a
can't
joke.
drink vodka, you can't do none of that.
Soda
Uh,
pop Pepsi.
Soda
Vodka
vodka.
Drunkinski.
Yeah.
That's what his name's supposed to be. With
Yeah.
Soda Popinski. He's drinking
Yep.
soda. It's stupid.
So there's a lot to look forward to for E3, and we can't wait for it.
I can't
we're
wait.
definitely going to have more to talk about for E3 as it's coming up.
Oh, hell yeah.
I mean, that's the next podcast, definitely.
I can't wait.
But there's one last thing.
What's
was
that?
The Switch got hacked,
oh.
like in a big way. So
I'm sorry. I don't condone it.
so people seem to want their retro games one way or another. And if Nintendo's not going to give it to them,
They're gonna get them.
then they're going to get it themselves, and they're going to make it their own way.
I read a couple of articles about that.
And they're like, they're not giving us our virtual console, so we're going to make a virtual
Yeah.
console that has every game on it.
And just so everybody knows, we don't condone hacking. We don't condone hacking.
You can hack all you want. We don't condone piracy. You can
Yeah.
hack all you want.
Exactly. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Because I already got the little piece. So
Yeah.
Damn.
$4 on
Yeah, we already
eBay.
downloaded it.
It's a little. It's a thing, right?
3D
So-
print it.
So the way they did it, it's a NVIDIA chip vulnerability.
Vulnerability, yeah.
So you put this little plastic thing in there, and it's like a paperclip type
Mhm.
thing, and it touches two little pins on there to short it.
On the
basically.
right Joy-Con.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And then you could run your own code in it.
Wow.
And Nintendo can't do anything about that because it's the Tegra chip.
And they're
Right.
not
That's
selling
in
it.
all their systems.
And they're not selling it
So
either.
NVIDIA's like, there's nothing we can do. No, we can do.
They're not.
Chips
The only
already
way
out
they can get them is if they sell this.
there. Mhm.
They're not selling it. It's free information online,
Mhm.
and you can 3D print it yourself.
Mm-hmm.
They're just giving you the instructions, which
You
is
take this little
perfectly.
thing, you put it in the right Joy-Con.
Yeah, but it's
Well, I
perfectly
mean, they're going
legal
to
to give you the
evolve.
information.
They're going to evolve it. There's been stuff online.
Right.
I think it's called Atmosphere or something like that. There's a thing like a custom firmware they're going to make for it,
Yeah.
which is going to be pretty cool. But I mean, there are some other things that are online that are very worrying for the system, like them
Mhm.
running an actual game
Mhm.
on there.
Right.
So if they're running actual games, I don't know if it's true. It could be fake. They have a little dongle, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
They're running the real games in it without the game in the system.
Mm-hmm.
So if that's true,
Oof.
Nintendo had better stop. I'm pretty sure they've stopped production of all of the Switches out right now,
Mm-hmm.
and they're going to bring in a different iteration of it. Like they
Mhm.
have to bring out a different version.
That's a smart.
And they do that all the time. They like remember
right.
DS and everything. They all had different
They
versions.
do different.
They're not
yeah.
going to actually have to change it inside. They got to change stuff to make sure that doesn't happen again.
Right.
Yeah.
But they're going to find a way,
Of course.
they're
Nintendo
gonna find a
always
way.
does. It's like
and that's
Nintendo's-
why people don't want to use regular SD cards
Mhm.
because they'll find a way to get the game on the SD card. So that could be a fatal mistake. But right now, there's 10 million out of Switches or more than that, right?
17 million.
17 million.
17
I got one
million.
today.
So there's 17 million Switches that can actively be hacked
Yeah.
without Nintendo stopping it.
It's only 17 million.
Yeah. yeah. But I mean, it doesn't mean all
It's
doom
not
and
gonna-
gloom.
Right.
I mean, DS has been hacked and they have
Right.
how many million out? Like, and
Right.
it's been hacked for years.
Oh yeah.
3DS too.
years. R4 was out when it first came out,
Yep.
Right.
and it was hacked to death.
Yep.
And you can play full games on there.
3DS just recently, well, within the last year, they ended up hacking. that.
3DS was hacking. Yeah, I mean, you can use the R4
I
on
mean,
that
now
too, to play
it's-
DS games.
Right.
But
No,
I
no,
mean,
no.
they did have it for the real games on there too.
They
But
have
they
a,
keep
they have an
updating.
R4 now for it. That,
Yeah.
that for the 3DS.
But it didn't kill the system like PSP.
Right.
And Dreamcast.
Right.
Like those games, those systems got destroyed because of hacking
yeah.
and
Right.
not a lot of support.
No, they're still
Right.
going to be relevant. They're still going to make money.
And plus, there's still a way to turn it around and try and stop them by bringing out the other systems. So I hope they don't make it cooler. I mean, they'll probably make it faster. The processor may be a little faster. That's pretty much all they're gonna do.
Right.
Or maybe it has some built-in memory, more memory.
Yeah.
I don't know. They can't make it smaller, and they can't make it sleek. They can't make it sleeker. It's already super
it's,
tiny.
It's super thin. Like you can't. You
So
got
unless
that
you
much
make a-
power in a square.
Unless
like,
you make a mini like
Yeah.
this. This is the Switch. This is the Switch.
You know what the craziest thing about the Switch? Like, I buy it, it does not feel like I own a system. I'm like, what? I'm like, wait, this is everything. This
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
this is a system.
You can walk around with it. Yeah.
How is this a system?
Yep.
It's like 5
But-
things in the box.
Yep.
It's interesting what they'll do though. I want to see them if they're gonna make like a retro Pi for the system.
Right.
That'll be dope
Holy shit. that
because
would be
then you
dope.
can play all your retro
Everything.
games on it, and it's gonna be like my PSP then because I did that to my PSP
If-
too.
if that, yeah.
But that
Yeah.
I don't want to see. Like I'm not really looking forward to seeing the actual games that come out for the Switch being hacked on there. I just want to play
Neither
the
do I,
retro
yeah.
stuff or the like
Homebrew shit, man.
this homebrew. I mean, I don't even play homebrew that much.
No,
How many
but-
times you gonna play Doom?
Well,
Yeah.
and it's just cool to have an,
No, it's
an
cool.
emulation station.
I
on
want to
the
have
go.
something that could play maybe
Mm.
play some Netflix,
On the
play
go.
some Hulu, like play
On
some
the
like,
go.
like make some stuff to
Play
play
some
that.
apps.
on
Yeah.
the go, man.
some
just,
retro.
just to have it on the go is dope.
Yeah, it'd be
Yeah.
nice.
It's dope.
That'd be cool.
Yep.
That was
So-
cool when we played. What was that? Mario Kart in DR. That was
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
That was pretty
You
cool.
guys play Mario Kart?
Yeah, we
When
played
Jay
Mario
was
Kart.
taking advantage of the small screen.
Yeah,
I was killing you.
fucking bastard.
Let's try it again here.
Cheap motherfucker.
He ain't gonna win.
But
Damn
wait,
thing.
it'll be on Versus. Don't worry. Don't worry. You should have recorded it then with our phones.
Nah.
By the way, I figured out what was wrong with the controller. Why I couldn't connect it. They
Okay.
needed a firmware update.
Nice.
Not to work.
Third-party controller is always awful with
Shit.
firmware.
I was
No
like, what
kidding.
the hell? It wasn't working. I'm like, it's not syncing. What the hell's going on?
But lucky you could just take those little controllers and flip them, and then everybody's got a little one.
Yeah.
And there it is.
No, we
There
had
it is.
we had
Those
another
save the
controller.
day.
Those are the weirdest things.
It's so tiny.
They're
had
so fucking
They'll
tiny.
cramp. They'll
Four
cramp your hand up.
Joy-Cons. 4 Joy-Cons. That was how we played.
Use
Yeah.
4 fingers like this. Just-
But I'm
That's it.
actively waiting the custom firmware. So that should be pretty cool.
Yeah.
And I've already got the pieces. So I never tried it. I didn't even try it because there's nothing out yet. I mean, there are some certain things, but it's not worth trying it right now because
Yeah.
Right.
they're not ready yet. But the homebrew people are working on everything.
How'd you
So
get the
it'd be cool.
piece?
No freaking.
eBay.
Really?
Yeah.
They have the plans free online.
I don't have no 3D printer, man. $4.
They have nah. They got 3D printing.
I'm not gonna miss this $4, man.
They got 3D printing stations that you can go to.
I didn't go to Wendy's that day,
I didn't go to Wendy's.
but I do have the.
But just so you guys know,
They're gonna
out there.
evolve it though. They're gonna evolve it and make it different. They're probably gonna put it in the Joy-Con itself. It's crazy.
That
crazy.
is
If you ever want to get something 3D printed, you don't have to own one. You could just go to a place. and
They're
get
gonna
it
charge me
printed.
$4.
I would
Exactly,
love
and it's right there.
to be able to play all those, like, cause yeah, the emulator I saw looked like a Super NES Classic
I'm
emulator.
waiting for that, man.
The guy had it, and I was like, oh, that's awesome.
If that was real, that's crazy.
I gotta borrow yours because I want to play Star Fox 2.
Oh
See how that
shit!
is.
I just remembered the other leaks of characters they said would be for Smash Brothers.
Oh.
And that's all today, folks.
Wait,
We'll
wait,
get to that
wait,
next podcast.
Wait,
Yeah, that's another
That's
topic
part. No,
right
that's
there.
part of the leak.
That's a
That's
topic.
part of the leak. Smash Brothers E3.
What do we
Same-
got? What do we got?
Crash Bandicoot, Spyro,
Yeah.
Captain Toad,
Yeah.
and I think if you pre-order something, you get the Ice Climbers.
That's all feasible.
Those
Wow.
all made sense.
Yeah.
Those all made sense.
Snake. Get Snake back, man. Get Wolf in there. Snake.
No.
No, man.
That
Raiden.
doesn't- He doesn't represent anything
Raiden.
anymore.
He doesn't represent anything.
Nothing
Right.
at
Yeah,
all.
Raiden.
Raiden was cool in PlayStation All Stars.
Yeah,
That's like, let's put Spawn in.
yeah.
What? Oh, he was in games. He represented
put him
something
in
at some point.
Throw him in.
He doesn't belong in there now.
Remember that Dreamcast game?
I can, and I think they have amiibo in the works for Crash. So I mean, that's pretty much a guarantee he's in some Smash.
Come on,
Brothers.
there's a
Yeah.
Shovel Knight amiibo, and he's not a player.
I mean,
in
he
Smash.
could be.
I think
It could be
he
for
will.
the game, though.
Shovel Knight will
Shovel Knight
probably
would
be.
It could be for Crash Trilogy.
It is for him, but I'm pretty sure it'll be double use for.
Maybe only if you buy the amiibos that are available in the game. What if they did that? Oh my gosh, how much a ripoff that'd be? Because you know the amiibos originally started out as those characters
Yeah.
in Smash.
Right.
What if you had to buy those amiibos to open the character in the game?
That
missed
would
out.
be no.
They missed out because I would have done it.
No.
There,
No,
there-
oh, hell
that's
no.
that grime
That's
life.
that's
Yep.
How bad you want this character?
That would have been an all
Buy
the
the
way collect.
stupid
That's greedy.
figurine.
That would have been greedy, and they would have been multi-million.
greed.
Yep,
Stupid.
that would have worked.
I think he's guaranteed to be in the game. Crash. Everyone else, I'm not sure.
Crash, Shovel Knight.
That's not what kind of
Rayman.
fighting he would do. Belly flop and a spin. I don't know what else he could do.
Who? Crash?
A slide.
Hooverga. Yo, what about the Hooverga? That's
He could
easy.
dance.
Oh my
He could-
God.
He could dance and just. I don't know what moves he got.
Wait, see, you saying that just told me he's a useless
He could
mascot.
punch.
He's
He
a
gets
failed
hit,
mascot.
He gets hit with a box.
In the new games, he could
Gets
punch.
hit with a
Oh yeah,
box.
that would be dope if he could throw boxes.
Oh, he
But-
can throw box. Nah, he
Yeah,
gets
why
hit
not?
by him, man. Or he
But,
bounces off him.
Yes, one movie just does a spin.
But no, in the older games, in the newer,
Mhm.
older, newer, whatever they are, he would punch in them, and it looks awkward.
Oh.
He
punch?
He punched.
Well, Sonic Punch too.
It's awkward.
In the
Yeah.
Smash Brothers.
Yeah, I mean, I guess they
Weird.
could throw
But
that
it
in.
looked like he was. You know what the funny thing is about Sonic punching? It looked like he's been doing it for a while.
'Cause he
That's
kinda
so
wind-
natural.
He winded up.
Yeah, I'm
and
like-
it looked like his legs when he runs. So
Yeah.
just
They'll
like
make
he
it
comes
work.
out.
Whatever it
know.
is, they'll make it.
They'll-
They'll make it work.
They'll find some way. Captain
Yeah.
Toad, I have no fucking clue.
They'll be building stuff. They'll have a whole bunch of other characters helping them. So
They
if
got
they can
Mega
make,
Man. Mega Man
They can make
plays.
this stupid little character with the gardening.
Mhm.
If they can make that guy, Almar.
Villager.
No, the Almar dude. If they can
Almar's
make him,
Phil Collins.
He can make anybody in that.
Phil Collins.
And
Phil
he has no
Collins.
fight. How you gonna
Phil
fight?
Collins.
Can't
If
stand
you can fight with
Almar.
those things, you can fight. You can make a fighting thing
I
for anybody.
hate Almar. He's the worst Nintendo character.
No, I love Alamo.
You do, and he dies all
Alamar's
the
great.
fucking time.
Nah, man, he gets wins.
They'll probably announce another one of those too.
Pikmin.
Yep.
Do you think everyone who's been in the Smash Brothers games will make it back?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Not one
everybody.
person will get
no,
left out?
I don't
no,
think-
what you call it won't be
Who? Pac-Man.
Lucas.
Look.
Think he'll be in it?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
He's never even had a game here.
Doesn't matter.
He's lucky to even make it.
That's one of the rumors also. That
Oh,
Mother
yeah.
3 is gonna come.
I've been
in
hearing
some
some.
form.
I've been hearing some shit about that too.
Really?
They've been
Translated.
posting. They posted something on Twitter. I forgot what it was, but it was something in regards
That's
to
a
like
troll from Nintendo. They do it all the time.
Mother 3, they always.
It's
troll
been
the
rumored for
longest
10
time.
years.
Yeah, they've
been-
said it. They said,
troll.
"Oh, do you think it's Mother 3?" No,
It's always
not.
no.
Troll.
It's been rumored for over 10 years.
Well,
Mother
if
3.
they finally do it, that's the end of an era.
How are they gonna do it though? Is it gonna be part of Nintendo's online freaking
Hey, put it on
subscription
classics.
service?
Put it
on
for
the classic.
classics.
Still gonna be $20. You're just gonna keep releasing old
and I
classic
guarantee
games?
it'll be 8-bit. It'll be 8-bit.
You're gonna rate it?
She'll be
Hey.
nasty
Yeah.
like the fucking.
That's nasty.
Well, it'll be 16. It'll be. It was,
Oh, I'm sorry. The Earthbound was 16, right? Yeah, that was on.
not Earthbound. I'm talking about Earthbound. Mother 3.
No, I'm saying.
That was for
but
Game
no,
Boy Advance.
But oh.
Earthbound was Super Nintendo. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah,
so
it's gonna look better
That's good.
than Earthbound.
But it's still
than
gonna look
Mother.
bad. But it's gonna still look bad though.
Yeah, the fighting.
It's
We'll
gonna.
see about the
Fighting's
fighting.
always fucking terrible.
Yeah.
With the blue Ku Klux Klan in that game.
What was that?
Yeah. Was it blue
Choke
Ku
on your
Klux Klan?
beer?
Blue Club, the Blue Club.
They were blue.
The
hoodie
blue
guys, though.
KKK?
They were. They were
They
blue.
were though. They were.
The Blue
Anyone
KK.
who's played Earthbound saw the blue KKK.
That was the questionable part of the game.
That was mad questionable.
Wow.
It was funny though.
That
It
game
so
was so
funny.
funky. Oh my
Yo,
god.
but that track from it though, that game, yo, that's one of the illest tracks ever.
I gotta find the Jamaican track. Doom, doom.
All right.
doom, doom,
Never mind.
doom.
And that,
That is-
On that note-
Kev just went
I
mad
was
Jamaican
very-
just
I
now.
got-
You
You
just
should've
heard
watched-
mad Jamaican.
be sure to watch our podcast about the best music in Super Nintendo. It's already out there. Just look it up.
Exactly.
That's hilarious.
And that's it.
All right. We're going to end it on that one.
Whoa, calm down.
We're
Relax,
gonna end it
relax.
on that
Are you
one.
drunk?
Thank you for watching and listening to the Level 857 Video Game Podcast. Subscribe to it.
Podcast.
That's the podcast.
I heard that shit.
Subscribe to it. Subscribe to it
Peek the
on
mic.
iTunes, Stitcher.com,
Tell your friends. Tell your family.
podcast.com. And, you know, if you got a podcasting app, you know, you could look it up. Level 857, you're going to find it. Subscribe to the Level 857 Video Game Entertainment channel.
We're on Twitter.
Like the vid if you're watching it. If you check this out on Twitch, like that vid too.
We're on
Let us know
Instagram.
what you're thinking. We're on Instagram too. But like it in the comments below. Let us know what you're thinking.
Show us that love.
Follow us on all of our social media. Like Sticks just said, that's Instagram, Twitch, Twitter, YouTube. And we'll see you guys again.
And Facebook.
And Facebook too.
That's
Do that.
right.